take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,
थोड़ी सी मेहनत करनी पड़े आपको। तो गाइज आपके चैनल पर ये वाली सेटिंग है या फिर नहीं, ये आपको पता करना पड़ेगा। पता कैसे कर सकते हो, मैंने इसके ऊपर एक डिटेल्ड वीडियो बनाई है, ये वाली वीडियो पर टैप करो, आप देख सकते हो। और अगर आपके चैनल पर ये सेटिंग है तो दिन का 100 से लेके 1000 सब्सक्राइबर इजीली अपने चैनल पर बढ़ा सकते हो। तो फटाफट से ये वाली वीडियो को देख लो और सब्सक्राइबर बढ़ा लो। तो अगर आपके चैनल पर दिन का एक भी सब्सक्राइबर नहीं बढ़ रहा है और आप चाहते हो कि दिन का 100 सब्सक्राइबर थोड़ा सा काम करके आपके चैनल पर आ जाएं, थोड़ी सी मेहनत करनी पड़े आपको। तो गाइज आपके चैनल पर ये वाली सेटिंग है या फिर नहीं, ये आपको पता करना पड़ेगा। पता कैसे कर सकते हो, मैंने इसके ऊपर एक डिटेल्ड वीडियो बनाई है, ये वाली वीडियो पर टैप करो, आप देख सकते हो। और अगर आपके चैनल पर ये सेट
तो हेलो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप भी जो है अपने YouTube चैनल पर जो है डेली लाइव आते हैं तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि आपको जो है सब्सक्राइबर मोड वाला ऑप्शन को जो है इनेबल करना चाहिए। जी हाँ दोस्तों, इसको जो है इनेबल करने से आपके चैनल पर जो है भर भर के सब्सक्राइबर मिलेंगे। तो चलिए आपको जो है फटाफट बताते हैं कि आखिर जो है ये सब्सक्राइबर मोड ऑनली जो है कैसे इनेबल किया जाता है। तो सबसे पहले दोस्तों अपने जो मोबाइल से लाइव आ जाना है। लाइव आने के बाद दोस्तों जो तो आपको दोस्तों अपने जो दूसरे फोन में या फिर जो अपने लैपटॉप में जो है क्रोम ब्राउजर में जाना है और वहां पर अपने जो है यूट्यूब चैनल को जो ओपन कर लेना है। ओपन करने के बाद दोस्तों आपको जो है लाइव वाले सेक्शन पे चले जाना है और लाइव सेक्शन पे जाने के बाद आपको जो है जो यहाँ पर आपका लाइव चल रहा है उस पर आपको जो पेंसिल वाला आइकन पे क्लिक करना है। क्लिक करने के बाद यहाँ पर आपको जो कस्टमाइजेशन का जो ऑप्शन देखने को मिलता है इस पर क्लिक करना है। इस पर क्लिक करने के बाद आपको जो है सब्सक्राइबर मोड ऑनली का ऑप्शन यहाँ पर देखने को मिल जाएगा। तो ये सब्सक्राइबर वाले ऑप्शन को आपको जो है सिंपल सा जो इनेबल करना है। इसके बाद आपके जो है चैनल को जो लोग भी सब्सक्राइब करेंगे ना तो वही आपके जो है लाइव में जो है मैसेज कर सकते हैं। तो ये फीचर्स दोस्तों यूट्यूब की तरफ से बहुत जबरदस्त है। अगर आप जो है डेली लाइव आते हैं तो इसका जो है यूज जरूर कीजिएगा। तो हेलो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप भी जो है अपने YouTube चैनल पर जो है डेली लाइव आते हैं तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि आपको जो है सब्सक्राइबर मोड वाला ऑप्शन को जो है इनेबल करना चाहिए। जी हाँ दोस्तों, इसको जो है इनेबल करने से आपके चैनल पर जो है भर भर के सब्सक्राइबर मिलेंगे। तो चलिए आपको जो है फटाफट बताते हैं कि आखिर जो है ये सब्सक्राइबर मोड ऑनली जो है कैसे इनेबल किया जाता है। तो सबसे पहले दोस्तों अपने जो मोबाइल से लाइव आ जाना है। लाइव आने के बाद दोस्तों जो तो आपको दोस्तों अपने जो दूसरे फोन में या फिर जो अपने लैपटॉप में जो है क्रोम ब्राउजर में जाना है और वहां पर अपने जो है यूट्यूब चैनल को जो है ओपन कर लेना है। ओपन करने के बाद दोस्तों आपको जो है लाइव वाले सेक्शन पे चले जाना है और लाइव सेक्शन पे जाने के बाद आपको जो है जो यहाँ पर आपका लाइव चल रहा है उस पर आपको जो पेंसिल वाले आइकन पे क्लिक करना है। क्लिक करने के बाद यहाँ पर आपको जो कस्टमाइजेशन का जो ऑप्शन देखने को मिलता है इस पर क्लिक करना है। इस पर क्लिक करने के बाद आपको जो है सब्सक्राइबर मोड ओनली का ऑप्शन यहाँ पर देखने को मिल जाएगा। तो ये सब्सक्राइबर वाले ऑप्शन को आपको जो है सिंपल सा जो है इनेबल करना है। इसके बाद आपके जो है चैनल को जो लोग भी सब्सक्राइब करेंगे ना तो वही आपके जो है लाइव में जो है मैसेज कर सकते हैं। तो ये फीचर्स दोस्तों यूट्यूब की तरफ से बहुत ही जबरदस्त है। अगर आप जो है डेली लाइव आते हैं तो इसका जो है यूज जरूर कीजिएगा। तो हेलो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप भी जो है अपने यूट्यूब चैनल पर जो है डेली लाइव आते हैं तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि आपको जो है सब्सक्राइबर मोड वाला ऑप्शन को जो है इनेबल करना चाहिए। जी हाँ दोस्तों, इसको जो है इनेबल करने से आपके चैनल पर जो है भर भर के सब्सक्राइबर मिलेंगे। तो चलिए आपको जो है फटाफट बताते हैं कि आखिर जो ये सब्सक्राइबर मोड ओनली जो है कैसे इनेबल किया जाता है। तो सबसे पहले दोस्तों अपने जो मोबाइल से लाइव आ जाना है। लाइव आने के बाद दोस्तों जो तो आपको दोस्तों अपने जो दूसरे फोन में या फिर जो अपने लैपटॉप में जो है क्रोम ब्राउजर में जाना है और वहां पर अपने जो है यूट्यूब चैनल को जो ओपन कर लेना है। ओपन करने के बाद दोस्तों आपको जो है लाइव वाले सेक्शन पे चले जाना है और लाइव सेक्शन पे जाने के बाद आपको जो है जो यहाँ पर आपका लाइव चल रहा है उस पर आपको जो पेंसिल वाले आइकन पे क्लिक करना है। क्लिक करने के बाद यहाँ पर आपको जो कस्टमाइजेशन का जो ऑप्शन देखने को मिलता है इस पर क्लिक करना है। इस पर क्लिक करने के बाद आपको जो है सब्सक्राइबर मोड ओनली का ऑप्शन यहाँ पर देखने को मिल जाएगा। तो ये सब्सक्राइबर वाले ऑप्शन को आपको जो है सिंपल सा जो है इनेबल करना है। इसके बाद आपके जो है चैनल को जो लोग भी सब्सक्राइब करेंगे ना तो वही आपके जो है लाइव में जो है मैसेज कर सकते हैं। तो ये फीचर्स दोस्तों यूट्यूब की तरफ से बहुत ही जबरदस्त है। अगर आप जो है डेली लाइव आते हैं तो इसका जो है यूज जरूर कीजिएगा। तो हेलो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप भी जो है अपने यूट्यूब चैनल पर जो है डेली लाइव आते हैं तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much...
Real chance! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira. Donatoni. To Rui Costa. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Rui Costa. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Foot in. And here's Rashford. Now who's going to be first to this? Thinks about the shot. And he's heaved it away. Donatoni. Zanetti. And Donatoni. Now it's Villa. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
David Villa touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Rashford! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. David Villa! Thuram gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's MBAPPE. Knocks it into space. Ball swung in.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos. That's a shade optimistic.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Rashford. Nedved. Rooney. MBAPPE. MBAPPE puts his foot on the gas.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rui Costa. Now it's Villa. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back towards the middle. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's MBAPPE. Lovely bit of skill. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. David Villa. Rui Costa. And it's Rashford. And that pass just didn't quite work. This looks promising. And this is Rooney. Is there any support? He might not need it. Donatoni.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Rashford. Nedved. Oh, good read.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rui Costa. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. And Marquinhos. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's MBAPPE. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, what a mistake! Has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Rashford. Donatoni. Roberto Carlos. Now it's MBAPPE. Nedved. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. In with the challenge. So, what can they make of this? Rooney, good driving run. He's in a great position. MBAPPE! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Takes the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Vieira. Donatoni. Now it's Rashford. Gets a good foot in there. Baresi with a definite fell there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Per il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
he's lifted it over.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Now it's Puskás. Well timed, excellent interception. Checked, sends that a long way. Out to the left it goes. MBAPPE! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Looking for the run. Now it's MBAPPE. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And this is Puskás. India can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
MBAPPE was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Great vision, and he was alert to it. India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Rashford.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
But it's Thuram. Nedved receives it in a good position here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neatly clipped into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a little off target. Pull it. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Osimhen.
Ci saranno 3
And it's
minuti di
Beckenbauer.
recupero.
Nedved. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Osimhen. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kukçu spots it and intercepts. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total...
Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Yamal. Baresi cuts it out. Roberto Carlos might just make this. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. Yamal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Roberto Carlos!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's run loose here. India are already 2 behind. Awful start. And he was alert to it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bergkamp has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that has not gone well.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Davis.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Pass is just off target. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vinicius Junior. That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos pings it across. Schneider. Bergkamp. Pele. Rooney. Bergkamp. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Rodri. Schneider. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bergkamp. Thuram does well to get it back. Now it's Van Basten. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Davis. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that's another good win of the ball. Rodri. Out for a throw. Nedved wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. It could be in here. MBAPPE! They've done it! A goal at a really telling moment. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
MBAPPE actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Bergkamp. Ferdinand. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
And he shoots! That's a half-decent try. Vinicius Junior is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Pelé. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Otto has created one goal already. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Otto. Vinicius Junior. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Osimhen. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's in on goal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Decent chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is...
And the shot! He has done it! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And this is Schneider. Oh, well played, well played. Ferdinand gets it clear. And it's Rodri. Pullet running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bergkamp. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, a delicate chip through. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he get it through? Nice bit of trickery. He is through. A header! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cannavaro, Otto, and he's being shifted off it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. Bergkamp. Vinicius Junior. He's through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos. Osimhen tries to pass it through. Schneider looking for options for movement. Crunching tackle. It's a pretty loose pass. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Olise. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's MBAPPE. The less said about that pass, the better. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. He gets big. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Guys, stream को like करो, subscribe करो guys.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bernardo Silva. And here's Olise.
Whatever happens, that's the...
Oh, smashing header!
Offside.
Lewandowski is flagged offside.
It's offside, guys. Offside. Why?
Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third.
Pretty ball.
Now it's Kukçu. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
अबे काट दे
And
दिया
he's going to have his name taken.
भाई रे दादा रे
India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lewandowski!
बाप रे मैं तो सोचा गोल हो
An
गया
attempt which, in hindsight, was probably
Good
just
shot,
beyond him.
bro.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Vardiol tries to cross. Oh, what a climb! He's missed,
गलत है
but
बे
not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vardiol. Played out towards the right wing. Cross flung in towards the middle. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stones. For Olise. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pinches it off him. Kukçu. Foot in. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Stones. Tries to play it through. Van Bouten. And it's Casemiro. Barcelona finding their passes. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bernardo Silva. That has been slung wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard has it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kukçu. This might spell danger. Barcelona have their second corner now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has another go! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
India really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the keeper takes decisive action.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto Carlos. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's beaten the last man. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 5, Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 7, Hullet. Number 45, Osserman.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Vardiol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Lewandowski. Maldini spots it and intercepts. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Lovely feet. Chance to deliver. Kachu! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Maldini getting this one clear. Corner number 3 coming up. India are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but face to face, and the shot! He's got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
So...
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 8.
Let's go, guys.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Osserman looks to get on the end of this. And it's Kukcu. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski ploughing through the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
देखो
They're coming
Wow,
again
wow.
and again.
They just need to sort out their end product. And
no
quickly.
card, no foul. वाह लाजवाब.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. He's tried one.
ये
And
shit,
that would
man.
have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the
See
two-goal
what I
cushion.
missed. Shit.
No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
MBAPPE! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal
Bhai,
between them.
ki khalak
1-0 the score.
हम क्या
And that's put paid to a promising move.
इससे तो गोल ही डंडा चेहरे.
That's the keeper's ball.
देखो
And here's Lewandowski. Very much into the last knockings. Baresi. The ball has bounced loose now. He's picked his way through. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added
Confirmation that there will be 2 minute stoppage time. Koundé. Pull it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
चलो
And the referee brings it to a close.
सू
India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically.
सब एक पे दिया हुआ है फिर भी इतना क्यों हो रहा है पता नहीं इतना जोर का कमेंट्री हो रहा है ये तो 0 हो गया नहीं म्यूजिक वॉल्यूम भी 0 है साउंड इफेक्ट पे कई करे चलो मारेंगे 3 लेंगे सब छीन गाइस स्ट्रीम पे जो भी नया हो थोड़ा लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो लाइक करो गाइस लाइक करो मैं उतना अच्छा स्ट्रीमर नहीं हूँ फिर भी कोशिश जारी है लेट्स गो गाइस स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दो। लाइक तो कर ही सकते हो ब्रो।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, still certainly... Oh, what a climb! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cafu. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. That's headed upfield. And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
India are looking to go forward now. And he's had a hit! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Pull it. No way through. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. The ball is loose and the chase is on. India still without a single shot on target. Vieira. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. MBAPPE receives it in a good position here. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely spread. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Baresi gets good distance on it. And that's going right the way across. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Messi. And he's cut it out. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's Nedved. And it's Roberto Carlos. Back in once more.
MBAPPE really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
तो मेरा नाक कटवा दी रे बाबा.
Tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out.
What is this, bro?
Shevchenko is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And this is Ibrahimovic. That has been knocked clear. Messi. A probing pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shevchenko! And another try! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due...
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckham. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement.
पूरा गया तो गया पूरा गोली के पैर पे हाँ
Beckenbauer. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot!
पूरा हाथ पे ही मार भाई.
That carried quite a threat.
नहीं दिख रहा है क्या?
Decent progress down the left. Neymar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Shevchenko. India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. O'Shea. Beckham. Cafu.
Such good technique.
Pinches it off him. And that's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Well, that is not the best ball.
पास ही
And
नहीं
he
दिया.
offers an apologetic look.
साइड में
Well,
जो
the
था
pass
उसको
wasn't good
दिया.
enough, and he knows it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Ibrahimovic. Number 18,
Cafu. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Number 45.
He's gone direct here.
Number 7.
And shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Osimhen. And here's MBAPPE.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Hullet. India needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cafu has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Coming on the field.
Messi.
Number 9,
Big chance!
Owen. Number 24.
Split second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Picked out. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And that could come back to haunt them.
Hullet is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Aimed beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. Maldini. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared away.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's gone for goal. A real chance and a real let-off. And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Diego Maradona, truly the brightest star in the footballing firmament. So I wonder what he has in store for us here.
Well, anything can happen with this man, Peter. He's in a league of his own, truly capable of winning matches, practically on his own.
Well, as he has done time and time again over the course of his career. So another masterclass today?
Here's hoping.
Now that's well seen too. And he's there to belt it away. Alonso. No, it's come to nothing. There will be a throw-in. Cruyff. Now it's MBAPPE. And this is Roberto Carlos. Stojkovic. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's picked... It's Rashford! In he goes again! Goal! Argentina! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one...
Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Xavi Alonso. Maradona. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Big header! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aims beyond the defence. Rashford! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been drilled in. And the shot! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Rashford! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well measured. And he's picked it up out wide, crosses it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Now it's MBAPPE. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ambitious ball here. Baresi calmly anticipates. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Zanetti is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Surely now! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's found a way through. Closing it. It's Maradona! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Rashford just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, again there's no way through. India are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Nedved. MBAPPE! And that was very necessary. There's the delivery. He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Xavi Alonso. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Maradona. Batistuta. And that has been cleared. And no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. Great vision. And this is Maradona. Chooses to go back. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Roberto Carlos. Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Number 5, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 24, Hazard. Number 7, Gullit. Number 45, Osimhen.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
India come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Azar. Serves up across. Tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's had it nicked away. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Spread neatly.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
60 minutes played. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zanetti gets a foot in here.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That ball looks a good one. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rashford in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. Oh, what a mistake! MBAPPE is on his own. Tries a shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That was easy. Almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he welcomes it in.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's been given away. Hullet. Owen. Good chance, surely! They've done it! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Michael
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely
And a chance! Off the post. Now here's the delivery. Knocks it into space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's found a way through. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a... He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Argentina take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And it's made its way to him. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Darwin, in with the challenge. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. Rooney. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Baresi. And it's Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Costa Curta cannot be beaten that easily. Ferdinand makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Valverde. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This looks promising. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's Valverde. Bout of passing here, really. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the counter is on. Good ball, good take. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! Goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
MBAPPE really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Always onto this. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Maldini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer. And this is Hullet. Hullet. And here's MBAPPE. India are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That pass isn't the best. That is good alertness. And it's Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
O'Shea plays the return pass. Manchester United finding their passes. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, This isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these
2
situations.
added minutes has been indicated.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Beckenbauer. Now it's MBAPPE. That is ended up in no man's land. Kaká. Oh, easy pickings there. And we hit half-time.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pull it. Now it's MBAPPE. Here's Nedved. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. O'Shea. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Valverde. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. MBAPPE. Aims beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! It's run loose. And a chance! Chance for a shot! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Davids, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's MBAPPE. He's through here. He's on it. Can he get away? MBAPPE! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 62 minutes...
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Ibrahimovic. Number 20, MBAPPE. Coming on the field, number 45, Osman.
And it's hoisted clear.
Owen.
substitutions taking place.
India still have the cards to affect this game. Nedved kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. Nedved. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's found a way through. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Osimhen. Messi. Maldini cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Great chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Number 24, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Roberto Carlos.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. India have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Can he get it through? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And here's Owen. And it's been played through. And he's managed... Real chance! That's another chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Coming on the field is number 17, Kaká.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared. Davids. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language.
MBAPPE! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
MBAPPE clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Beckenbauer powering forward, shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's lofted through here. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckenbauer. And here's MBAPPE. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Nedved. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Maldini calmly anticipates. Pull it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has a look up. MBAPPE! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just...
It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's had it taken off him. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Maldini clears. Out of play for a throw. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. MBAPPE. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That is ended up in no man's land. Lobbed in behind. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. It's a searching pass. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Beckenbauer. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. And he's found a way past. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That has been cut short. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Hullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think. Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. A finish of true class. Into the lead once more. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
On the field is
Manchester United go into the lead.
Osman.
And here's
Substitutions
Hazard.
taking place.
Ribéry is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. MBAPPE.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot, surely! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your...
And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ferdinand. Now it's MBAPPE. Tries to pass it through. Pele. Chance for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
8,
second corner of the game.
Nedved. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Kaká. Substitution.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it out wide. That's the keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ferdinand makes the interception. Pele. And this is Ronaldo. The final 5 minutes. Good ball, good take. Looking for the run. Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pele.
There will be 3 minutes.
Manchester
added
United
time.
have reclaimed it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 24, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 18.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 6.
Baresi gets a foot in here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. And that will be the final act. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, And with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply...
Azar! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. MBAPPE! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Numero 20.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position, showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
First quarter of an hour gone. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Hullet with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Chance, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a little off target. Nuno Mendes. That'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne, looking to play him in. Cross needs to be good. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Looking for options for movement. And that has put paid to that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Xavi Alonso. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
MBAPPE really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
India have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. There's the crossfield ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India get their fourth corner. And he can clear it away. That's very neat. Hazard, nice interception, well timed. He's having a shot! Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's picked his way through, and he was alert to it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nedved. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Elise. Decent progress down the left. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hazard. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. Xavi Alonso gets rid without sophistication. Throw in. Rijkaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great ball. Decent chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
India certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
India go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Khan is there to clear. MBAPPE. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Saliba makes the interception. And it's De Bruyne. That's good running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Hazard. He's being urged to... And a chance! Decent enough try.
MBAPPE is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's De Bruyne. The message is clear. None shall pass. Elise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. India are 2 up early in the second half. And it's De Bruyne. Well, there's the clearance. Milan have reclaimed it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, what a ball! De Bruyne! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's made its way to him. Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's MBAPPE. And it's De Bruyne. Maldini. Can he get onto this? He's through here. Now can he find a finish? Oh, smashing header! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And they've got rid.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Xabi Alonso. Viene sostituito con il numero 17. Attenzione, un cambio.
Great vision. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Osimhen. India have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Threads one in. Shot at goal! Caught offside that time. Beckenbauer. Now it's Osimhen. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, played right into his path. Pele! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he...
MBAPPE, he's gone for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? De Bruyne. Rodri.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Moved on forwards. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Thuram.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Azar. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout, and... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Threads one in, and this is Hullet, and it's played in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pele. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Maldini. Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? First quarter of an hour gone. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Shoots! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hullet, and it's been played through. India have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Wriggles his way through. MBAPPE! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
India find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Nedved. And he skips past his man. He's in a great position here. Davids.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Bale. Great chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's there to retrieve it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that has put paid to that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pele. Pele goes steaming forward. they've got rid. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Pelé.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Azar. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, there's the clearance. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
India very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. That gets things going for the second half. Zanetti. And it's Bale. Beckenbauer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pelé. Bullet. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is expertly dealt with. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. Nedved. This is promising. Chance! And he hits the net. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Thuram with the clearance. Rijkaard. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed beyond the defence. That's a little off target. Baresi. Looking for options for movement. And that's a good ball. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. Beckenbauer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now the ball's gone astray. That has been cut short. MBAPPE might just make this. Ferdinand. Oh, good ball! Beckenbauer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. Ibrahimovic! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
MBAPPE is herring after that one. And here's Azar. Great defending, strong and determined. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard. Baresi gets a foot in here. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Decent hit from there. Rijkaard tries to pass it through, and this is Ronaldo. Rijkaard, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rijkaard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's been shifted off it. MBAPPE! Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Baresi. Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he can clear it away. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. Ball is over the line.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Cruyff. Great vision. He's having a go. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hazard. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's having a shot! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just
The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. India get the ball rolling for the second period. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely aimed pass. Baresi makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cleared away. But they've got it again. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Hullet. Cruyff. And he shoots! That's another chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
India get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Hazard. Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cristiano, and the shot! And they've got a throw. Baresi. Nedved. Hullet. And it's Hullet. India are looking to break at pace. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game, but there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. India have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Ferdinand trying to keep this in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to belt it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Osimhen. MBAPPE. No, it's come to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Ferdinand. Maldini. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Has been indicated.
Hullet. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Baresi cuts it out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious.
And that will be the final act. India perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up